To God be the glory in the highest. I greet every one of you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Our subject of discussion today is refuting the lies of the Muslim apologists. Today we want to examine two important verses in the Quran, and these two verses are contradicting, and these two verses even causes confusion. The first one is Quran chapter 5 verses 5, and the second one is Quran chapter 5 verses 51. I would like to read Quran chapter 5 verses 5 first. This day are all things good and pure made lawful unto you. The food of the people of the book is lawful unto you, and yours is lawful unto them. Lawful unto you in marriage are not only chaste women who are believers, but chaste women among the people of the book. Let's stop there. Now, from what I've read, which is Quran chapter 5 verses 5, you can see that Allah was the one speaking to what? To the Muslim men, that they can marry chaste Christian woman, chaste Jew woman, and chaste Muslim woman. You can see that all the three people that they say that they can marry, they were all chaste. Now Allah said in the book of Quran chapter 5 verses 5 that it is not only chaste Muslim women that the Muslim men can marry. They can also marry chaste Christian woman and chaste Jew woman. This passes an important information. Now, why did Allah say that the Muslim men should marry chaste Christian woman and not unchaste Christian woman? Why did Allah say that they should marry chaste Jew woman and not the unchaste Jew woman? Why did Allah say that the Muslim men should marry chaste Muslim woman and not unchaste Muslim woman? One thing is that the chaste Muslim woman believe that she must not what? She must not engage in sexual immorality. Did you get it now? Chaste Christian woman, because of what was written in the Bible, she believed that she must not engage in what? In sexual immorality. And chaste Jew woman, because of what was written in the what? In the Old Testament. Do you get it now? From Genesis to Malachi, she believed that she must not commit sexual immorality. Now, one thing is that if Allah told the Muslim men, since Allah told the Muslim men that they can only marry chaste Christian woman and chaste Jew woman, you must agree with me that what makes them chaste is what they have read in the scripture. That is why Quran chapter 5 verses 5 called the Jews and the Christian the people of the book. The people of the book. So the people of the book made mention in Quran chapter 5 verses 5 means the Jews and the what? And the Christian. The Christian and the Jews are referred to as the people of the book. Now, what makes the chaste Christian woman chaste is because of what the Bible has said to her, and because she believes in what the Bible has said, that sexual immorality is a sin. What makes the chaste Jew woman chaste? It is what the Old Testament have told her, that she must not engage in sexual immorality. Now, what I want to bring out today is that it is impossible, and even will be difficult to be possible for a Muslim man to now convince a chaste Christian woman who totally believe in the Bible to become a Muslim after marriage. Did you get it now? And it will be impossible for a Muslim man to convince a chaste Jew woman to become Muslim after marriage, because because the Jew and the Christian chaste woman were both convinced in their scriptures. That is why they remain chaste. So it is impossible for them to be convinced. And the Bible and the Quran chapter 5 does not say that. Allah said the Muslim men should marry chaste Christian women that are ready to become Muslim after marriage. Allah did not say that. Neither did Allah say that Muslim men should marry the Jews, chaste chaste Jewish women who are ready to become Muslim after marriage. You can now see that it was not said that those people, those chaste Christian women or chaste Jew women they want to marry must become a Muslim after their marriage. That was not said. It means that there is high probability that that woman will remain a Christian after marriage. Now, one thing is that Quran chapter 5 verses 51 is now the one that causes a great confusion with Quran chapter 5 verses 5. Quran chapter 5 verses 51, I read, "O you who believe, take not the Jews and the Christians for your friends and protectors. They are but friends and protectors to each other. And he among you that turns to them for friendship is of them. Verily Allah guided not a people unjust." Now Quran chapter 5 verses 51 now say that no Muslim must be a friend unto a Jew and unto a Christian. That whosoever say that is no longer a Muslim. Did you get it now? Now the question is that how can a Muslim man marry a chaste Christian woman without becoming a friend? Now, the second question is that how can a Christian family or a Jew family give out their daughter to somebody that is not a friend with them? These two questions make it known unto us that it is impossible for a Muslim man to marry a chaste Christian woman without becoming a friend. And if he now becomes the friend of the chaste Christian woman, it means he has disobeyed what Allah said in Quran chapter 5 verses 51 that say that any Muslim that becomes the friend of a Christian or a Jew is what? Is no longer a Muslim. And it was the same Allah that commanded the Muslim men in Quran chapter 5 verses 5 that they can what? That they can marry a what? They can marry a chaste Christian woman and a chaste Jew woman. Now the confusion now is that if the if the Muslim man want to marry a chaste woman, he must first make sure he is a friend with that chaste woman. He's not just a friend with that chaste Christian woman because of marriage. Because if after marriage, if the Muslim man did not love a wife again, did not have a friend as wife again, he will not enjoy the marriage. Because you can't marry your enemy, you can only marry your friend. Are you getting it now? It means that till the death of that chaste Christian woman who will not become a Muslim. I can give an example from the Bible that talks about a Jew woman that married an unbeliever who is a Greek, and that Jew woman remains a believer. He did not change his belief because he married an unbeliever. That can be found in the book of Acts of Apostles chapter 16 verses 1. Acts of Apostles chapter 16 verses 1. Then came he to Derbe and Lystra, and behold, a certain disciple was there, named Timotheus, the son of a certain woman, which was a Jewess. Jewess means Jew woman. And believed. Can you see now? She's a believer, but his father was a Greek. The father of Timothy was a Greek and unbeliever. Do you get it now? Because Greek and others were what? Were termed as what? As Gentiles. But the mother of Timothy married an unbeliever, but that doesn't make her an unbeliever. Do you get it now? Now, that's what I'm about to tell you today. And it was not said in Quran chapter 5 verses 5 that the Muslim men should marry chaste Christian women that are ready to become Muslim. No, that was not the standard. It means that Allah said that they should marry the chaste Christian woman. Maybe they will what? Maybe they will still remain in their religion. They should marry them. That does not cancel the fact that they will have to change to Muslim before they can be married. It means that once the Muslim men find the chaste Christian woman, they can marry them. Even if the chaste woman, if the chaste Christian woman did not become a Muslim. Now, one thing is that before a Muslim man can marry a chaste Christian woman, he must first be a friend with the family of the chaste Christian woman. Did you get it now? He must be a friend with the father, mother, and the siblings of that woman, which means that once he become a friend with the family of that chaste Christian woman, he is no longer a Muslim because of what Quran chapter 5 verses 51 say. And the secondly is that the Muslim man must also be a friend to somebody he want to marry, which means that if the Muslim man, the Muslim man, before and after marriage, must be a friend to the chaste Christian woman that he married, which means that so far she is a friend with that chaste Christian woman that refused to become a Muslim, that Muslim man is no longer a Muslim by what Allah said in Quran chapter 5 verses 51. Now the question now is that, can you now see that there is confusion? It was Allah that commanded the Muslim men in what? In Quran chapter 5 verses 5 that they can marry chaste Christian woman and chaste Jew woman. And Allah did not say that this chaste Christian woman and chaste Muslim woman must become Muslim. Allah did not say that. You must not add to the word of Allah. Now, and it is the same Allah that said in Quran chapter 5 verses 51 that whosoever is a friend with a Jew or a Christian is no longer a Muslim. Can you now see that that is great confusion? Because you can't marry a chaste Christian woman who will not become a Muslim without becoming a friend. And so far you become a friend as a Muslim man that you want to marry her, you are no longer a Muslim, and there is no how you can marry a Christian, a chaste Christian woman without becoming the friend of without becoming a friend to her family, which means that you must be the friend of your in-laws before and after marriage. And so far the Muslim man is a friend to his in-law and to his wife that remains a Christian that did not want to become a Muslim. That man is not a Muslim. Who causes the where is the source of the confusion? You can see that this is a great confusion in the Quran chapter 5 verses 5 and Quran chapter 5 verses 51 causes a great confusion. Allah was the one that said that they should they can marry a believing a chaste Christian woman and a chaste Jew woman, and at the same time they should not be a friend with them. Is that possible? You can't marry your enemy, which means that Quran chapter 5 verses 5 has led Muslim men who marry chaste Christian woman to become non-Muslim, to become unbelievers. That is why I'm up to tell you today that Jesus only can save. God bless you.